as promised, another video today. Out a little late again, I do apologize. But Sporty Katie is back, so let's get to this. I've been recording videos since 9. It's almost 11. Pretty sure this is my last one for the week, so let's do this. Now, some interesting things in the Outlander universe. Unfortunately, the first thing I have to share today is sad news. This one is shared by Meryl Davis herself. On behalf of the Blood of My Blood and Outlander family, we are devastated by the news of Brian McCarty's sudden passing. Brian was beloved on set for his warmth, kindness, and wonderful sense of humor. He will be missed, and our hearts go out to his family and friends at Outlander Stars. It isn't that usual that I have a passing to announce on my Outlander updates, so this is difficult to share, and my heart goes out to Brian's family, truly. Now, while I hate to start this off with sad stuff, that is kind of the only bit of bad news. So we're going to take a moment and remember him and remember his family before we move along to some more cheery information. Now, it's been a minute since I shared any Sophie stuff, but it's a good way to kind of get our spirits back up, I think, especially with this lovely picture. Look at out in the world, cloudy sky, but you can see a blue sky above there, shared by Sophie Skelton, a girl, a rock, and her hot dog. So she's enjoying a treat. I'm not sure I would climb that rock with those boots. Those are some fabulous boots. But I'm glad she's sitting down and enjoying, the time, the view. Go, Sophie. And still out and about in the world, here we go. Let's see what this little video is. Okay. So it's got Taylor Swift playing in the background. Guess what? I can't play that. Enjoying the breeze from the subway, I guess. Good times. All right, next up, I do have some Outlander online shares here. These are some pictures from Richard Rankin. Oh, in his new show, Rebus, yes. Now, some time ago, we found out that Richard Rankin would be taking up the helm of a new show called Rebus, a very detective, crime-based story character. And this says, new photos of Richard Rankin in Rebus. The BBC press office released still photos of Richard Rankin in the lead role on the new crime show based on the best-selling book series Rebus by Ian Rankin. What a coincidence. I like that. Rebus will be premiering on BBC UK Scotland on the 17th of May and on the BBC One on the 18th of May. All right, remember those dates. The new series reimagines the iconic John Rebus as a young detective sergeant drawn into a violent criminal conflict that turns personal when his brother, a former soldier, crosses the line. Ooh, yeah, like it when it turns personal. It's going to be deep and dark and dramatic, yes? All right, I'm kind of digging this sideways image. Let's see more after the jump. It says down there. So we got Richard Rankin there. We got more Richard Rankin. Oh, yep, it looks like he's solving a crime here at any moment. They're going to have the bad guy. And now he's in deep thought, hopefully maybe trying to find the bad guy. Good stuff. Good pictures. Thank you. As always, Outlander Online, fantastic source for new images. That we might get one at a time on Instagram, but we get all at once on here. Now we're going to go over an article on radiotimes.com. It says, Outlander Blood of My Blood star. It's like 2 period dramas at once. Now, this is an interview with Harriet Slater, who it plays Ellen Mackenzie, of course, Jamie's mom on the new prequel. She's getting used to the elements, the weather, basically. But she does say, I'm a huge castle nerd, so looking around some of the places we've been to has been a treat. She continued, we're battered by the elements, but it's very good at making you feel immersed in the world that you're in. Another interesting point here. And she added that while it was nice to have the solid foundation of Outlander, the new show feels very much like its own thing. We have the same team as Outlander and we film in the same building, but aside from that, our paths don't really cross much at all, she said. Which I would think would be important, especially when you are doing 2 very different stories. You don't want to make them feel mushed together. And so it does sound like they're trying to keep it separate so that they are their own stories. Not big news, but it's nice to hear from some of the new actors and see what their thoughts are on how things are going. She's surviving the elements, so good on her. It's probably more than I could do. Between the weather and the costumes, the corsets, I'd be miserable. I would be no good. But when it does come to the costuming, I thought you might like to hear this.
I mean, when we first looked at it, we were like, it's a little like a prison marm. You know, are we sure this is what she wants to go back in? It's not exactly a first date outfit, you know? But it spoke to, I think there's a rigidity to Claire that existed because she was so kind of, you know, reserved, and she had lost so much of herself, and she'd built all these protections around her heart, and there were walls up, and that spoke to all of that. And then as she goes back and meets Jamie, it's almost like you can peel away layers like an onion, and we did that, and I was very happy to say goodbye to some of them. But you know, once we get on the ships and we head towards the New World and to Jamaica, you know, you just see her settle into this world, and it's like all of those barriers and protections that she had built up
just disappear. Yeah, the video cuts out before she finishes her sentence. And I don't often share from James Fraser Forever. They show one really good clip, and the rest of it's them trying to sell stuff. But I do like that clip, so I wanted to give them a moment. This is season 3, Claire returning to Jamie Fraser, of course, and causing a fainting episode later. But yeah, it's good stuff. Fun to hear from her. And it just makes you more excited to see what's going to happen next on the B-sides of season 7. Oh, for those of you who have Netflix, if you have forgotten, this is your reminder that you can watch season 6 right now on Netflix. So go do that. Don't worry about the rest of the video. I've got some more pictures of Sam. You'll be fine. Or, you know, stick around and watch those. But then go watch Outlander season 6 if you've not seen it. You're going to love it. It's great. That leaves me with these behind the scenes images, once again shared by Outlander Online. I haven't gone through them, so I don't know if I'm showing you repeats or not. I don't think there are any that I showed on his happy birthday video, so should be good. Behind the scenes photo of Sam Heughan on James Fraser's birthday, on Jamie Fraser's birthday. Ha ha ha. Happy birthday, Jim. Oh, James Alexander, Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser. Okay. Sam Heughan wished a happy birthday to Jamie Fraser on May 1st. The character's birthday. Oh, well, I did not realize that. Did you know that? I did not realize that. The character's birthday on the Outlander series created by Diana Gabaldon. Well, maybe that's why he's got the part, because his birthday is literally the day before. Coincidentally, Sam's own birthday is April 30th, and he received a cake and birthday wishes from the cast and crew at a table read for the final season of Outlander, which is now filming in Scotland. Doesn't make me sad at all. Sophie Skelton, Lauren Lyle, and Caesar Domboy all posted clips of the moment to their Instagram stories. And so now we have Sam with that looks almost like is that a, it's not a creamsicle. I love a good orange creamsicle. It's a popsicle with a swirly. That's kind of cool. I'm digging that. Not something I see too often over here, but I'm sure we have weird shapes and flavors. So yeah, cool. And then down here, that looks like the video. Let's see if I can get it to play so we can, you know, be happy for him. I was worried that wouldn't play. A little bonus happy birthday for Jamie. Oh, well, happy birthday for Sam, because everybody apparently had their birthday. And as I said, I told you I would have this out for you today. That is all I have. No other major news, big things to share. Both Jamie and Sam seem to be a year older. Caitriona shared with us her thoughts on the Batsuit, and we had some fun images here and things to look at from our stars. So I'm enjoying this. I hope you did. Again, we wish Brian's family well and hope that they are able to get through this difficult time without too much trouble. I know that losing a family member is devastating. So our hearts do go out to his family in this really difficult time. On that note, if you wanted more Outlander news and information, you know what to do. But if you have yet to subscribe to this channel, please do so. I'm trying very hard to reach 3,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed, takes a second. Doesn't hurt you, doesn't cost anything. If you'd like to do a little more, please consider being one of my members or Patreons. just that little bit of extra support. It really does help me out with the little extras that I tried to get done on this channel. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it. Always feel free to comment below. I didn't do a whole lot of looking at comments this last video. I just got sidetracked with stuff. My daughter is going on her first Girl Scout sleepover, and hectic is the best word I can use to describe our household as we try to get everything ready for just 2 nights. Just 2 nights. Okay, anyway, my little girl's going away without me. I'm very sad. I'll be okay. Uh, Anyway, as I was saying before, if you do want more Outlander information, you know all you have to do is check out one of the videos after this. If you do like Star Trek, I do Star Trek updates as well, or at least I'm trying to work into a groove to do them regularly, and you can find those on this channel as well. I do hope, if I don't see you before then, that you have a really great weekend. Thank you again for your views. Thank you for coming and checking out this channel. For my new viewers, and those of you who are excited to meet me now at the gathering, I'm as excited to meet you. Trust me. I love being able to go and just like talk nerd. I don't care if it's nerd Star Trek, nerd Outlander. I will nerd out with you. It'll be good stuff. And I don't know if we're supposed to cosplay, but I'm working on some nice plaid outfits, shirts, skirts. I don't even do skirts, so this will be fun. And if you do decide to watch one of my other videos, well, you know what? I will see you there. Unfortunately, the first thing I have to say, unfortunately, it's not a good time to have a tongue twister. Now, this is an interview with Harriet Slater, who plays Helen. I'm sorry, Helen. But if you have yet to subscribe,